All right, ladies, gentlemen, denizens of the internet, we are here today for the release of a new Magic set. And boy, am I fucking stoked for this shit. I have never done a pre-release, and the expectation here is that Foundations is going to be literally laying the foundation for what is to come with Magic for at least the next 5 years. So yeah, I cannot wait to get ripping into this shit. I'm not even gonna mess around. We're just gonna get them going. Sorry if the camera's shaky or funky at all. This is a pretty jerry-rigged setup. I have avoided any and all leaks and details about this set because I saw one or two cards that looked awesome. I like these little counters. Yeah, it looks like a little +1/+1s perforated on the other side. That's kind of cool. I've avoided any and all leaks and options about this because I want to have the authentic blind opening experience. That's a cool little spin down. Got that marbling in there. Pretty neat. A little foundation symbol. Very cool. We'll have a couple of those. Oh, promo is definitely not sealed. I saw it was a blue, but I didn't see what it was. I think we're gonna save those for last. What else we got in here? Just a little divider. Handy little deck box for keeping cards. We'll put that off on the side. We probably won't need that. And info on how to play the game. Building a pre-release deck. Ooh, they even go over like mana curve and everything. That's kind of neat. It's important stuff. That's the other thing is I am really excited to start doing maybe some theory crafting, building some decks again. It's been forever since I've actually built a deck. We got 6 packs in here. Hell yeah. Let's just go for it. All right. We need to build a trash pile here. We got a lot of stuff. Okay. So it looks like they're starting with the commons. We've got the token on the other side here. Treasure token, food token. You'll love to see them. Okay. We're going to go through these kind of slow at first, and then we might pick up the pace a little bit once we get going here and start getting more familiar with the cards. I'm going to try to read off the camera here just so I know what you guys are seeing. Let's see, Sure Strike. Target creature gets +3/+0, gains first strike until the end of turn. That's pretty solid. I don't know if these are reprints or not. I'm not as familiar with the older sets, but that's really solid. Fake Your Own Death. I love that. 2 mana until the end of turn. Target creature gets +2/+0, gains when this creature dies, returns to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control, and create a treasure token. Okay. That's really cool. I like that. Bite Down, another 2 mana. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Pretty basic. All right. Fleeting Distraction, single mana. -1 attack until end of turn, draw a card. That's actually really good. So the -1 attack might save you sometimes, but a 1 mana draw a card is not bad. Make your move. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. That also could be useful, actually, if you're doing a counter deck. Got a lot of smaller creatures if you can't deal with the big stuff. Involuntary Employment. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. Gains haste until the end of turn. Create a treasure token. Oh, this is like something from... oh, I don't remember the one. There was a Theros card. At least I think it was a Theros card. there was a lot like this, where you could literally just take control of somebody else's card and then use it for that turn. It's basically the same thing. This just also does a treasure token, which is cool. Hard to go wrong with treasure tokens. Soul Shackled Zombie. When this creature enters, exile up to 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Doesn't have to be your graveyard. If at least 1 creature card was exiled this way, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. That's interesting. Wonder if we'll have anything that combos that. Sheevan Dragon. 6 mana, flying, 5/5. 1 mana, creature gets +1 until the end of turn. That's alright. Pretty straightforward. Guarded Air, 6 mana, 1/1. Lifelink. When this creature enters, create 2 3/3 White Knight creature tokens. Oh shit. Okay. White token builds are online. Very cool. Let's put our uncommons over here. So we'll go commons, uncommons. Heraldic Banner. 3 mana artifact. As this artifact enters, choose a color. Creatures you control the chosen color get +1. Tap to add mana of the chosen color. That sounds pretty good to me. Could throw that in almost anything. Homunculus Horde. Doesn't this guy have some really dumb name? These guys have some of the dumbest names. It has like no vowels in it. It's just all consonants. 4 mana. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a token that's a copy of this creature. Interesting. Because that would just spiral out of control, no? Like you copy it once, you've got 2, and then you cause it to happen again, and you copy both, right? Because both would trigger their effect. Yeah, that could fucking spiral real quick. Ooh, we got a Johnny. Very nice. 3 mana. Planeswalker. +1 loyalty, put a +1/+1 counter up to 1 target creature. Okay. -3 target creature gains flying and double strike until the end of turn. You can do that right away. And -8, create X 2/2 white cat creature tokens, where X is your life total. Boys, that's sick. That's awesome. That's going off on the side here. Actually, we'll leave that visible. That's a good one. Refute. Nice little foil there. 3 mana instant. Counter target spell. Draw a card, then discard a card. That's solid, actually. Yep. Not bad at all. Foil planes, and that's it. Cool. So are they putting the mythics in the middle then? Is that the new play? I got a land. I'm going to put the lands way off on the side, just so we don't get mixed in. And let's start cracking through these a little faster. So otherwise, this is going to be literally an hour-long video, and we're not really aiming for that. Ooh, cat token, huge. Look at that, beautiful. It's got little beads and shit. Oh my god, I love it. Absolutely love it. I want to do a cat deck so bad. I might actually use those. We'll just take a peek at the interesting ones, like this. 4 mana instant. Target creature's owner puts it on their choice of the top or bottom of their library, and then you surveil 1. Target creature's owner puts it on their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Interesting. So that's like pseudo removal, I guess. Maybe I'm not understanding that right. Banishing Light. 3 mana enchantment. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Very good. We love removal. Target creature gains haste until the end of turn. That's always useful, especially in a red deck. Bake into a Pie. This is a reprint, I think. I don't remember what set though. 4 mana, destroy target creature, create a food token. That's pretty good. Broken Wings. 3 mana, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Very cool. Elsworn Giant. Reach, Landfall. What is Landfall? Whenever land you control enters, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. So like ramp, but you're also just spawning shit all the time? That seems pretty strong. 2 mana, Pilfer. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it, and they discard it. I like that. I love control stuff. Control's my favorite. I was a big like blue-black player back in the day, or like black-green, or just straight black. I love stuff that has black in it. Vampire Gourmand, 2 mana. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, draw a card, and this creature cannot be blocked. Normally I'd say that's not great, but in a black deck that could be good because you could have other stuff that kind of spirals off of the whole sacrifice option. Goblin Negotiation. Deals X damage to target creature, number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens, equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature this way. Interesting. Oh, I'm getting these mixed up already. Juggernaut. Creature attacks each combat if able, can't be blocked by walls. It's pretty good. I've never tried building an artifact deck, but that could be fun. Dauntless Veteran. Whenever it attacks, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. Classic white card. Electro Duplicate. 3 mana sorcery. Create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control, except it has haste. And at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. And it has flashback for 1 extra mana. What? Create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice. Yeah, so you literally just duplicate a card that you can attack with immediately. And then you can flashback it from the graveyard. That's sick. I like that a lot. Cat Collector, huge. Probably going in my cat deck. I'm assuming at least. 3 mana, 3/2. When this creature enters, create a food token. Whenever you gain life for the first time during each of your turns, create a cat token. That's sick. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. We need to speed through these. This shit's getting crazy. I'll go over the commons later on my own. Let's see. Strix Lookout, card draw, very cool. Vanishing Light, Goblin Borders. Split the skulls and split the spoils. Enters with a 1/1 counter on if you attack this turn. Oh, so casting after attacking, very cool. Broken Wings, Uncharted Voyage. Campus Guide. I just realized how far away I was on that. Campus Guide. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land, reveal it, shuffle on top. Okay. Witness Protection. With all abilities, and is a green and white citizen creature with base power and toughness 1, named Legitimate Business Person. What the fuck? That's interesting. Youthful Valkyrie. Okay, for Angel decks, very cool. Bulk up and double power until the end of turn. And it has flashback. That's an expensive flashback, though. That's cool. For 2 mana. Heroic Reinforcements. 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens till end of turn. Creatures gain 1/1 and haste. That's nuts. What the? That's actually crazy. I'm like getting out of frame here. Guys, I'm getting too into it. Abyssal Harvester. That looks sick. I love that art. Let me move this up here. Exile target creature from a graveyard that was put there this turn. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a nightmare in addition to other types. Then exile all other nightmare tokens you control. That's wild. We like that. Brazen Scourge. 3 mana, 3/3 with haste. Okay, straightforward, very cool. Got a life land. And there's our token. Okay. Ooh, what do we got here? Art card? Number 12? Aww. Who is that? Dude, I love this. That's amazing. What a good little guy. I love that. Goblin Surprise. Great tokens. Eaten Alive. Gnarled Colony. Refute. We like Refute. Healer's Hawk. Flying Lifelink 1/1. Icewind Elemental. A 5-cost common 3/4 with flying. Draw a card, then discard a card. That seems alright. A Johnny's Pride Mate. Okay. Solid card. Tragic Banshee. If a creature died this turn, that creature gains -3, -3, -13, -13, excuse me, instead. What? That sounds kind of wild. Twin Blade Blessing. Flash, enchant creature, enchanted creature has a double strike. Very cool. A Dinosaur, 12 mana. Galta, Primal Hunger. 12 mana, 12/12. Costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. And it has Trample. That's actually sick. I like that a lot. I'm getting completely out of frame here. I might not even use the webcam stuff. That's sick. Ooh. Another rare, first full art. Very cool. Look at that. Tiny Bones, Bauble Burglar. 2 mana, 1/3. Already good. Whenever an opponent discards a card, exile it from their graveyard with a stash counter on it. During your turn, you may play cards you don't own with stash counters on them from exile. And mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. 4 mana and tap, each opponent discards a card. What? Whenever opponent discards a card, exile it from the graveyard with a stash counter on it. That is crazy. That's cool. Ooh, foil mythic. Quilled Great Worm. 6 mana, 7/7 with Trample. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, put that many 1/1 counters on it. What? Dude, Giga Ramp, holy. You may cast this card from your graveyard by removing 6 counters from among creatures you control, in addition to paying its other costs. So in theory, you can just keep bringing it back. Like, that kind of kills your ramp, but that's cool. And a lifeland. Okay. This first pre-release is going pretty well. Oh, let's get the regular token here. What do we got? The rat. Okay, we got a Healer's Hawk. Sure Strike. Very good. Fake Your Own Death. Cool card. Bite down. Refute. Make Your Move. That one's interesting. Armasaur Guide. I haven't seen this one yet. 5 mana, 4/4 with Vigilance. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That's pretty good. Fanatical Firebrand. 1 mana, 1/1 with haste. Tap and sacrifice, deal 1 damage to any target. Neat. Alright. Fishing pole. Hey, brother. We gone fishing. We gone fishing. Try to get this centered. Sorry, I'm not used to trying to keep this shit going this way. 1 mana equipment. Good creature has, for 1 mana tap, and tap fishing pole, put a bait counter on the fishing pole. Whenever equipped creature becomes untapped, remove a bait counter from the equipment. If you do, create a 1/1 fish creature. That's kind of useless, no? Like, I don't see that being good in like any scenario. Maybe I'm just completely not seeing the glory of fishing, but I don't know, man. Elvish Regrower. When it enters, return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. That's really good. 4 mana, 4/3 too. Yeah, that's actually not even a bad card. Resolute Reinforcements. 2 mana, 1/1 with Flash. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white soldier token. Not bad. Not bad at all. Banner of Kinship. 5 mana. As this artifact enters, choose a creature type. This artifact enters with a fellowship counter on it for each creature you control of the chosen type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1 for each fellowship counter on this artifact. Enters with a fellowship counter for each creature you control of the chosen type. Wait, that's actually crazy though. You've got 5 creatures of the same type, right? You throw this in and choose that type. All 5 creatures all get 5 1/1 counters, no? That's kind of nuts. I'll put that down here. Grow from the Ashes. 3 mana, kicker 2. You may pay an additional 2 as you cast the spell. Search library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. If the spell was kicked, instead search your library for 2 basic lands, put them on the battlefield and shuffle. Yeah, okay, that's solid. Another land, that looks fucking great. I know it's just a basic land, but that looks awesome. I love that. Another life land. All right, last one. That's pre-release number 1. I think we might save the play box for another day. Potentially. I don't know. You'll be able to tell by looking at the length of this video. Another token. Goblin. Commons. We got a Sure Strike, Fake Your Own Death, Bite Down, Fleeting Distraction. Draw a card. Very good. Make a move. Evolving Wilds. Search library for a basic land, put on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Never understood these lands. Like, I guess it's good for searching for a specific one, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't click in my head. Also a giant, cool card. Dwynnin, Guiltleaf Dane. 4 mana, 3/4 with reach. Other elves get 1/1. Whenever Dwynnin attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. Ooh. Not for each elf that's attacking, but for each one you control. Though you'd want to attack with the other ones, because your other elves get +1/+1 as well. That's cool. Zombify. Turn target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield for 4 mana. Okay, that's really good. This is why I like black decks. Ruby, Daring Tracker. Red-green, huh? With haste. Whenever Ruby attacks while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, get +2/+2 until the end of turn. Or you can tap her for mana. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Burnished Heart. 3 mana artifact creature. 3 mana and sacrifice the creature. Search library for up to 2 basic lands. Okay, we're getting a lot of searching for lands, that's for sure. Mossborn Hydra. Is that a mark on the card? A little defect up there? Oh, nope, that's a little bit of grime. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's not a valuable card. Mossborn Hydra. 3 mana, 0/0 with trample. Creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a land you control enters, double the number of +1/+1 counters on this creature. That's awesome. Not to mention it looks fucking sick. Look at that art. Insane. Awesome card. Twin Blade Blessing. We've seen that. Cool foil. And Full Art Plains. Man, that is gorgeous. You got a Johnny there. At least I think that's a Johnny. Yell at me in the comments if I'm wrong. I might be. That is gorgeous. I love that. More lands like this, please. Okay, and that's pre-release 1. Okay, or do we just check the foil now? Do we just check the foil now? That better not be spoiling it for me. Somebody's gonna be watching this and being like, actually, Mr. YouTuber, that says number 3, which means you got the blue card that actually just destroys your whole deck. So, okay, it's just the promo, so that's not telling us shit. Oh, I'm cutting that out of the video. Yeah, nice try, losers. All right, moment of truth. And our promo card is Time Stop. Ooh. An instant 6-mana blue card. End the turn. I like the way that sounds a lot. End of the turn. Exile all spells and abilities, including this spell. The player whose turn it is discards down to their maximum hand size. Damage heals, and this turn and until end of turn effects end. That's fucking cool. I love that. We got the, dude, that art is sick. Got the little 2024 stamp on there. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. That's a sick card. Let me grab a sleeve. That's getting sleeved right now. Now, I don't know. I do not know what's worth what. I have not looked at pricings. I have seen a small handful of some of the cards when they were first talking about the set, because I was debating if I even wanted to invest in it. I saw a couple of the early on cards that people were looking at, like Twin Flame Tyrant and Omniscience. And I was like, damn, dude, you know, these cards actually look fucking sick. I kind of want to get in on this. And here we are. Some dope-ass cards. That's so cool. I love that. Awesome. Okay. We'll put that on the side just in case I do a different order for this. Box number 2. There we go. Okay, we're going to try to make this one just a little quicker. Just a wee bit quicker. Ooh, we got the green spin down, as well as the yellow. Very cool. Very, very cool. Nope. Don't want to see that promo card yet. So right here. Yeah. Okay. Got our packs. All right. Get that out of the way. Okay, I'm trying to make this one a bit more efficient. Maybe we'll add some cuts to the other one. Whew. The Blessed Cat token. That's how you know this is a good pack. You know, Spirit. Interesting. The cat is always watching. Bushwhack. We haven't seen that yet. Search the library for basic land. Okay, target creature you fight. Fights each. Control fights target creature you don't control. Oh. A 1-mana fight, huh? That's kind of neat. Light Shield Duo. It's otters. Oh, it's a rat and an otter. Interesting. Okay, it's a real 2. Pretty simple. Courageous Goblin. Whenever this creature attacks while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, gain +1. And Menace. Inspiring Paladin. As first strike during your turn, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have first strike. That's really good. Rotting Blight Priest. Hello. I can fix her. Looking at 3 mana, 3/2. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1. Aha, okay. I really like that. That's a really cool card. I love that art. Look at that shit. That's some sick art. That's what I'm talking about. Again, we love black. Ambush Wolf. 3 mana, 4/2 with Flash. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Okay. Gold Vein Pick. 2 mana, gets +1/+1. Deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. That's pretty neat. I actually like that. Guarded Air, we've seen that. Great card. Heraldic Banner. Also seems like a solid card. Heartfire Immolator. 2 mana, 2/2 with prowess. That's good. 1 mana, sacrifice the creature, deal damage equal to its power to a target creature or planeswalker. Can't hit a player though. Still good. Micromancer. 4 mana, 3/3. Creature enters, you may search the library for an instant or sorcery card with mana value 1, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. That could be good. Tiny Bones, regular version. Very cool. It seems like a fun card. Arcane Epiphany. Costs 1 less to cast if you control a wizard. Draw 3 cards. So you can only bring that down to 4 mana. But a 4 mana draw 3 is like... That's really good. It's pretty stacked. Ooh, another full art land. Is that Chandra? That's sick. Dude, these full arts are great. Those are fantastic. Next pack. Try to roll through this shit. We've been here a while. Fish token, huge. What else we got on here? Fish and Fairy. The cat and the fish could play together up there. Alright, Strix Lookout. Vanguard Seraph, flying, gain life and surveil 1. Cool. Infestation Sage. Creature dies, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token with flying. Yeah, dude, I love black cards. They're so good. Go from the Ashes seems nice. Prideful Parent. Vigilance. When the creature enters, 1/1 white creature. White cat creature. Could go in the cat deck. Okay. Looks like the cat deck's going to be a white deck. 4 mana, 3/4 with Landfall. Deal 1 damage to each opponent when you play a land. Okay. Resolute Reinforcements. Solid card. Mischievous Mystic. 2 mana, 2/1 with flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn. That's the second one we've seen like that. So you could do that with the Homunculus card. That could be good. Divine Resilience. That's really cool art. Like that a lot. 1 mana with kicker of 3. Target creature you control gains indestructible until the end of turn. If the spell was kicked, any number of target creatures you control gain indestructible. Wow. Wow, and that's an instant, too. That's really cool. Battlesong Berserker. I'll use that to make all my cats invincible. Battlesong Berserker. Whenever you attack, target creature you control gets +1/+0, gains menace until the end of the turn. Pretty neat. Solemn Simulacrum. 4 mana, 2/2 artifact. When this creature enters, you may search the library for a basic land. Put on the battlefield tapped. When this creature dies, draw a card. That's... I don't know how I feel about that one. That's a lot of value for 4 mana. Okay, don't really care about that. And a little foil land. I like that art. All the lands been looking pretty spicy so far. Alright. Oop, another art. Okay. Man, we really got to do better than like 5 minutes per pack. We're not keeping good pace here. Ooh. Kinda creepy, but kinda cool too. Let me guess, that's a white-blue lifeland. That's what I'm assuming. That's a cool one. Soulstone Sanctuary. Very nice. Think Twice. Draw a card with flashback. I don't think I care about that. That's pretty cool. Cathar Commando. Flash, sacrifice creature, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Burst Lightning with 4 kicker. Deal 2 damage to any target. If it was kicked, deal 4 damage. 2 damage to any target's pretty nice. You're not limited on what you can hit. Macabre Waltz. 2 mana, return up to 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. I mean, that's worth it, honestly. Cackling Prowler. Ward 2. 4 mana, 4/3. Beginning of your turn. Beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. That seems really good. Maybe I'm missing something there, but that seems really good. I need to get used to where I'm putting these cards so they're centered on the fucking video. Treetop Snare Spinner. Reach, Death Touch. 1/1 counter. Target creature you control activates as a sorcery. Sanguine Siphoner. Sheesh. Vampire Warlock. 2 mana, 1/3. Creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain life. I could definitely see just like an endless life siphon build in black this time around. 2 mana, 4/2. Creature doesn't untap during your untap step. Beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, untap it. Oh, that's interesting. So you have to kill something to untap. Otherwise it falls asleep, and that's kind of fun. Twin Blade Blessing, solid card. Tragic Banshee, interesting one. Garruk's Uprising. Enchantment enters if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures have trample. Whenever a creature you control with power 4 or greater enters, draw a card. Wow. Okay. That's really good. Crystal Barricade. An artifact creature wall. 0/4 for 2 mana, defender, hexproof. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. Holy hell. That's really good. Oh my god. For 2 mana? A wall that makes basically everybody else hexproof? What the fuck? That's crazy. 1 mana, 1/1, flash, flying, 4 mana to draw a card. I don't think you're ever using that to draw a card unless you're really desperate. But a 1 mana flash with flying, not bad. Okay, let's see. We got a treasure token and food token. We love the treasure. Tolarian Terror. 7 mana common, 5/5. 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. Ward 2. That's pretty insane for a blue. Squad Rallier. 4 mana. For 3, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Reveal a creature with power 2 or less from among them. Put it in your hand. Or just go to the bottom of your library in a random order. Seems pretty good. Yeah, especially since you can just activate that. That's cool. Incinerating Blast. 5 mana. Deal 6 damage to a target creature. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Having a way to cycle with red, definitely handy. Stab, 1 mana. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. Cool. Yeah. Always useful. Beastkin Ranger. How come we're seeing a bunch of random new commons? What happened? I feel like the first set, or the first box, was like all the same stuff. 3 mana Trample. Whenever another creature you control enters, gets +1 until the end of turn. 3 mana 3/3. Already really good, as is. Mocking Sprite. 3 mana 2/1, flying. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less. Solid. Icewind Elemental, we saw that. Pretty good card. Evolving Wilds, still don't understand it. Reassembling Skeleton. 2 mana, 1/1. 2 mana, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's okay. 2 mana for a 1/1 though? I don't know about that. Mild-mannered Librarian. 1 mana, 1/1. Creature becomes a werewolf, put 2 1/1 counters on it, and draw a card. Yeah, like... how can you have this, and then this, right? Like, this is just a straight-up better card, no? Oh, these are going in the wrong spot. There we go. Stromkirk Blood Thief. 3 mana 2/2, at the beginning of your end step. If an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on a vampire. Dude, and once again, the art. Sweet Jesus. They fucking cooked on this set. That looks so good. Am I gonna do a black vampire deck? I actually might. It might be the way we go. Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Black-green. Menace. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Tap the card and tap 10 untapped elves. Each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10 life. That's kind of insane because you don't even have to attack with them. You just have to have them. And then you just siphon that elf. That's kind of crazy, actually. If she deals combat damage, create that many 1/1. Yeah, that's nuts. Because you can get 10 pretty easily with that. Ooh, that looks cool. Foil common, though, unfortunately. And Tranquil Cove, nice little island. Or actually, no, it's a split lifeline. Alright, 2 more packs. And the box is definitely going to be its own video. Another art card. What we got here? Ooh, we got a little gold stamp. That's pretty neat. What is that? Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. That's one of the Sphinxes? Dude, I love the Sphinx cards. I forgot what set it was from, but there was one. I think it was like Sphinx of the All-Knowing or some shit like that. Super dope card. I like the little stamp. Run away together. Oh no. Somebody come get your man. What the fuck is this? 2 mana. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to their owner's hands. I kind of like that, actually. That's cute. Felidar Savior. Dude, this guy looks fucking awesome. Look at that. It's like a horned fucking lion thing. Tiger, whatever. Cat. I like it a lot. That's cool. 4 mana 2/3 with a lifelink. Okay. When enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures you control. That's great because it sounds like we're going to be generating some cat tokens. Thrill of Possibility. This is not a new card, I don't think. It sounds very familiar. 2 mana as additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card, and then draw 2 cards. Very nice. Hungry Ghoul. Some dope art. 2 mana 2/2, 1 mana sacrifice another creature, get a 1/1. That's alright. If you got some tokens, it could be good. Dwinnen's Elite. 2 mana 2/2, when it enters, we control another elf, create another elf. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Do an elf ramp deck and then just kill people without even going into combat. Armasaur Guide. 5 mana 4/4 with Vigilance. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Neat. I think we've seen that card already. Mecha Firebrand, very cool. Inspiring Call. Draw a card for each creature you control with a counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible until the end of the turn. I'm sorry? For 3 mana? That could be a ridiculously powerful card. Obviously, you need some setup there, but like, and it's an instant. So like, you could be like, oh, I'm gonna fight with these guys that all have 1/1s for my 7 token creatures that I've created, and now I'm drawing a brand new hand and making all of them invincible. Like, huh? Yeah, green decks can be fucking nuts. Imprisoned in the Moon. That is really cool. Only 1 vault was great enough to hold Emrakul. One of the Eldrazi, right? Some sick art. Wish I could actually see what was going on, though. That looks dope. Enchant creature, land, or planeswalker. Enchanted permanent is a colorless land with tap, add colorless mana. Lose all other card types and abilities. Huh. That's kind of cool. That's one way to shut somebody down, turn them into land. I like the flavor. Empyrean Eagle. Ooh, that looks awesome. It's a Nivea. Can't believe they're doing all these crossovers in my Magic the Gathering game. What is happening? 3 mana, 2/3. Flying, other creatures you control flying get 1/1. Very good card. Etherize. 4 mana, return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. There's your counter to the green there. Oh, soft foil something. Slagstorm. 3 mana sorcery. Deal 3 damage to each creature or 3 damage to each player. That's pretty good. I mean, especially if you're doing the creature one. That's really good. Ooh, foil rare. Sear Slicer Goblin. 2 mana, 2/1 with a raid. That's pretty neat. Oh, dude, these full arts are so good. They're so good. Oh my god. I love that. I love that art. That's amazing. Can I get like a mat of that? I want this on a mat. All right, last one. Ooh, stay still, my camera. Ooh, what is this? That's a cat. Oh, that's the other kind of cat. The cooler cat token. Oh, this is our 2/2 cat token. And there's our 1/1 cat token. Oh, we got the double cat token. Sick. Put it on that side. Oh, it's another cat. Dude, this is the blessed pull right here. Dude, it's so cute. Look at it. Little 2 mana, 1/1 little guy. This creature enters, draw a card. I love it. You're the best. Goblin Surprise. Eaten Alive. Gnarlid Colony. We didn't even look at this one, did we? Creature was kicked. Enters with 2/1/1 counters. This creature you control, the 1/1 counter has trample. Wait, what the fuck? On a common? 2 mana, 2/2. Oh, it's an extra 3 mana if you want to kick it and put counters on it. But then it's a 4/4 for 5 mana. And it just has an enchantment. That's okay. Alright, green. Do your thing, I guess. Elfsworn Giant. Gleaming Barrier. 2 mana wall. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Okay. Ruby. Cool card. Brineborn Cutthroat. Merfolk are coming back. 2 mana, 2/1 with Flash. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Cool. Quake Strider's Ceratops. 6 mana, 12/8. 6 mana, 12/8. Cool. Yep. Go off green, do your thing. Hidetsugu's Second Right. 4 mana instant. If target player has exactly 10 life, Hidetsugu's Second Right deals 10 damage to that player. Once a mortal ogre, Hidetsugu devoured his demonic patron and transcended mortality in a fit of rage. Look how mad he is. It's Winston. These fucking crossovers, man. Crazy. Spinner of Souls. 3 mana, 4/3 with a reach. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the creature. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Neat. Keeps your shit rolling. Oh, that goes down here. Gorehorn Raider. Minotaur Pirate? What the? 5 mana, 4/4 with Raid. If you attack this turn, creature deals 2 damage to any target. That's a cool way to finish stuff off, but 5 mana, you really gotta Really had to hold off there. Blossoming Sands. Dude, look at this fucking art. They were just like, yeah, make some majestic ass shit for every color in existence. And the artists were just like, yeah, okay. And I can do the same one as over here. No, these are all different artists too. That's crazy. Sam Burley. Doing some cool shit. All right. And the magical promotional card. The moment that, according to my phone that's recording this, we've been waiting 51 minutes and 30 seconds for. I'm sorry. LOL. Oh God. I don't know that it matters, but I know in openings people always talk about centering. I don't think it matters with Modern Magic, but holy shit, brother. You're off by a country mile there. All right. What's it going to be? Promo card, second pre-release. Scrawling Crawler. Phyrexian Construct. That looks really wild. 3 mana, 3/2 artifact creature. Beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life. Ooh. That's an interesting one. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. That's really interesting, especially if somebody already has a bunch of card draw, because then you're just killing them passively and also potentially causing them to self-mill. That's a cool card. I like that. Like the other promo, I'm going to sleeve that. Again, I don't know if no idea if these promos are even worth anything, but I figure, you know, better safe than sorry. Never done a pre-release before, and I'd rather keep that shit safe. So, ta-da! Let's grab. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. There they are. The 2 promos, Time Stop and Scrawling Crawler. Very cool. I don't know if you can get any worse than a rare. I'm pretty sure these are all either rare or mythic. So I think we pulled the short end of the stick here, but cool cards. I really like the idea of Time Stop. That's super dope. And this one could just be a nice counter card. But okay. I think that's the end of part 1. We've been going for almost an hour here. So, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this video isn't an hour. Sorry if it is. And we'll get this guy opened right here. Good old Play Booster box in the next one. Thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you next time.